that's happened because there are no fans in the stand. The peanut industry is trying to figure out what to do with literally millions of peanuts that would have been sold at ball games. And at this point in the season, there would have been, I don't know how many games. And so there haven't been any, and there are still no fans. So they sell somewhere between 4 and 7 million bags of peanuts during a regular season. So the Peanut Council, or no, the National Peanut Board, I'm sorry, I need to get the name right. They're trying to figure out what to do with all these peanuts now.
Well, there's a squirrel in your backyard that would be happy to take some of them off their hands.
No, he would volunteer, I'm sure.
Is that your go-to, if you go to a ball game, is that your go-to snack? Do you have something?
No, I would probably get a hot dog or a pretzel.
I am such a fan of nachos.
Oh,
I am a nacho gal.
Yeah,
if I can get nachos anywhere, I'm getting them.
Or soft serve. I think every baseball game I've actually attended, I've had soft serve.
Really?
Yeah. Because I just love soft serve. Like, truthfully, just to get the soft serve, I would go to the ball game. Like, that's how much I love soft serve.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand that. I like baseball games.
The actual game, yes.
Going to the ballpark, yeah.
No, I do too. It's a wonderful experience, and hopefully we'll be able to go back to that sometime soon.
I hope so. Yeah. Next year. I just keep thinking, next season, hopefully all this stuff will be back to normal.
Let's hope.
Let's hope.
You know, one other thing that's happened that is very unusual is so many kids, adult kids, have moved back with their parents during the pandemic. So this might be college kids who, you know, their semester was canceled. It was turned into at-home lessons. Or it might be just young adults who unfortunately lost their jobs and can't pay the rent. So what's interesting is The Atlantic came out with this article talking about how parents are finding the silver lining in this. Like they're having time to bond that they wouldn't normally have with their adult kids, and so they get to know them in a different way.
Well, I think too, you know, once your life gets busy and you're an adult and you're busy adulting, you know, I call in and check in with my mom almost every day, but it's a phone conversation. I usually have to hang up because the kids are getting into something. So it's not like that daily interaction that you get when you're raising your kids and you're, you know.
Right.
So
it's a very different thing.
It can be special. It can be a very special time.
And it's important to find the silver linings where we can find them, and I think that that's a neat opportunity.
Kind of like Christmas in July. We said, hey, it's July. Hey, we're halfway to Christmas. Hey, hopefully it's still happening in December.
Right. So. Well, yeah. And you know, the man who knows is Santa Claus. So as part of our Christmas in July week here on PTL, we have the honor today of talking with the man who's normally very busy during the actual week of Christmas. None other than Santa Claus.
And Santa is joining us right now from the North Pole via Zoom. They have great technology there.
Good morning, David and Heather. How are you today?
We are fantastic now that we're seeing you. Our first question is, are we on the nice list this year?
Well, you know what, Heather? I have my official book right here. And let me take a look inside. Now, you know, the nice list, the naughty and nice list goes blank December 31st. I throw all the names out, and January 1st, it starts all over again. So there's not a lot of names in here yet, but I do see a lot of kids' names here. Now I see Sonny, Lala, Rocco, Vivi, Tyler, Haley, and Chloe, but there's not too many adults. And oh, wait a second, here on the last page, let me see. David Highfield, you're on the nice list.
You made it.
Yes.
Heather Abraham, you're on the nice list.
Thank goodness. Thank
Ron
goodness.
Smiley, nice list for you. Selena Pompiani, oh yes, she made it quickly to the nice list.
Of course
as well
she
as
did.
Mary Howers and Kristen Emery.
Fantastic.
That's
Keep
great.
up the good work there.
We can't wait to tell all of them that they're on the nice list. Now, Santa, what do you do this time of year? Like, what do you, in the summertime, is this vacation time for you, or are you busy getting ready?
Well, there's a lot of Christmas in July celebrations, and Pittsburgh is a very big Christmas community. I've been to Washington, PA for a celebration there. They're having a celebration up in Sewickley, but you know what? The elves can't do too much toy making because a lot of you boys and girls haven't sent your lists in yet, and they don't know what toys to make. So, I mean, I've been getting a few things here and there, like a couple of kids sent me these really nice cards. They're like reindeer. They made them out of their hands, and they open them up, and it's a nice little card there. And you know what? They did another thing here. It's like the same thing, but it's Christmas trees. They turned their hands upside down, and they made like a little Christmas card for me. But it doesn't tell me what kind of toys they want. So we're making the standard Legos, LOL dolls, and Barbies, things like that have been popular through the year. But we're waiting to find out what the next big toy is going to be.
Well, Santa, our other big question for you, we are all in need of some joy. So Christmas is happening, right?
Boys and girls, there's going to be a Christmas this year. You're going to get presents this year. There's going to be some celebrations, but it's going to be a little bit different. But it's still going to be a lot of fun. There's people right now working downtown to make things happen in Market Square and at Heinz History Center, and they have some very clever ideas to keep everybody safe and to keep me safe, but still make it a really good time for everyone.
Well, that's nice to hear.
It's actually very reassuring to hear. Thank you so much, Santa, and thank you for making sure that we were on the nice list. We appreciate that.
You have to stay on the nice list now.
Yes,
okay, yeah, I know.
will.
Best behavior now until Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
Merry Christmas!
See you, Santa. That's fantastic. Now, see, that is Christmas in July. That puts you in the right kind of mood.
That's some giddy fun right there. Now I feel
sure
like a
is.
little kid all
we
over
talk
again.
to Santa. All right, well, time for a break right now because there is more Christmas in July ahead with antiques appraisal expert Dr. Lori, and we will check in with Selena Pompiani, where a holiday celebration is underway right now in the village of Sewickley. See how you can join in coming up.
Also ahead, face masks for your children, how to find ones that actually fit, and why wearing one that's the right size makes all the difference.
Plus, it's reality check time. Wellness coach Jackie Hale tells us how we're doing in our PTL Summer Shape-Up Plan, Week 4. We're in Week 4 of this.
I can't believe it. Thanks for being with us on this Tuesday, July 28th, 2020. We are just getting started. Don't go anywhere.